Yes, lads, welcome back to another training video. We're going to be talking about the market and kind of where it's going to leave people with the weekend league and everything. Now, talking about the weekend league before we get into it, yeah, I just want to talk about, if you don't know, you must do, but if you don't, obviously in Rivals you get 30 games, right? I've played 8 champ games, and then that's counting towards my Rivals, which are max points. The only points you get for playing a full game of champs is 400. Right, so 400 times 8 is 320, right? Now, that's really bad, because if you want the best rival rewards and you also want to compete in champs, EASN, well, I want you to spend your life this weekend on our game for packs, for rewards that you probably won't even get good rewards in. It's not like a guaranteed, oh, you'll get this and you'll get this amount of coins. You could literally spend all weekend on it, all weekend, and get 60k coins. And that's counting the coins from the FUT champ. So if you get gold 3, I think it's 30k, you could still get, with all your packs, another 20k if you trade it, if you sell everything. You're not guaranteed anything. So the fact that they've done that is bad, and it just proves how much they don't care about the community and how much they just want you to play their game. People have lives. We have 9 to 5 jobs. We can't play this game as much as they think we can. So that being said, in my little rant over, if you listen to that, apologies, but I had set. We're going with the trading prices that's going to be. So we'll go over to football. Make sure you're over here, because that's what it said it froze, which it didn't carry over. Players that are going to go down a lot, and I think players that will go down just because of the pack supply that's going to be coming onto the market. Now, Werner's price may stay, right? We'll start with Werner's. Ones to watch is 710k. This is because he was down earlier, right? I believe. People was doing a bit of panic selling today. Yeah, 670 something k. But what people don't realise is, as the day goes on, and people are waiting to buy this card, right? The closer it gets to game day, people are waiting to buy this card. He's currently 18 minutes ago. He's currently sitting at 700. He's probably a little bit more than that at the moment. He may be a little bit less. But as you can see, yesterday he was 622k. And I think he was 600k flat, because I've seen him. And this card, you want to sell. If you've got this card, it'll be too late when you see this video, most likely. But you want to sell this card on game day. Now, it is a risk. If he does bad, he goes down, right? If he doesn't get a goal and he gets a bang average game, he goes down probably 650 or whatever, because a lot of people have bought him. They see this price going down, they panic sell him, he goes down. The next week you'll start seeing a rise again on game day, but probably not as much. The longer this card plays bad for, the less likely this card goes down and takes a hit. That's why I like to trade with him on game day. So you buy him 3 or 4 days before, you sell him on game day, and then you get rid of him. If this card does well, you're looking at like 900k probably, with like just a panic of just people trying to get him. He go up, and then just go up throughout the week, and then if he gets announced, it goes up again. So it's one of them where you risk it. If you've bought him for this kind of coins, right? If you've bought him for 600k where he was yesterday, I'd sell that 100% at that price. 100%, even if he does do well, I'd sell that card at 100%, because you can potentially make a little bit more coins, but I wouldn't risk it. I just wouldn't risk it. I'd make your coins, get out and put your coins somewhere else. Now, players that should be going down because pack supply. Now, this is just based off what happens every year. Now, Sissoko, right? He's 47k on the PlayStation, which is mental, because there's a lot more people on PlayStation, right? PC, there's not many people on. We go to the market, right, and have a look at the PC transfer list. It's 657k. This is why Sissoko should be high, because there's not many people on the game. There's not many packs being opened, right? If we go to PlayStation, will it let me? Sorry. There's 6 million. That means there's a lot more players, but that Sissoko should be getting packed left, right, and centre. So it kind of makes me think that they're putting his pack supply low, because he should be down. He's 79 rated. All the packs that have been opened, and you're telling me he's not packed enough to go down? It's the same with Joe Gomez now. I think Joe Gomez's price through last FIFA, right, this card would have been down a little bit by now, not up. Maybe because the first weekend league and how OP was last year is impacted this card a hell of a lot. How good this card was last year is why this card is this price this year. But this, I think, you've seen a rise, right? And he may rise. He may rise again, but I can't see it again with the pack supply. Yeah, you can have a look at the comments and that, but I think this card's only going to go down in time. Same with Saint Maximin. Right, this card's only going to go down in time. It is 80 rated. At 52k at the moment, it is just going to go down. He's 80 rated. He won't be in there long. Ferland Mendy is one that I'm interested in, and why he's he's about 102k at the moment. I think 101k. It's 120k on the nearly 130k on the PlayStation. It's mental, right? Because Ben Yedder's going down and he's an 84 rated. He's an 84 rated, and he's just gone down over the few days, right? Yesterday it was 180k. We haven't had so much pack supply, but he has just gone down from 99. He's 98k. Thursday this card was sitting at like 120k at 1 hour. Went down, and he's just going down, which means his pack supply is more than his demand. But Mendy and Gomez are going up. But that shouldn't be the case because he's an 83 rated, he's lower. So his pack supply should be more than some cards. But it turns out it's not. But this card, it depends where you want to be on this card, right? So there, he's 130k, right? 120k, you could have sniped that. 130k, that's his lowest. It depends what you think with this card. If you think he's going to go up or down, I think he's going to go down just because of the packs and the rewards that are coming on. He has to go down. Whether he goes up by next Friday, next Thursday, gives me the feeling, because this is why this is that he is down from yesterday. He was like 90, probably about 90k, 96k. This is not totally accurate. But I would sell that card. Yeah, I would sell it. There's not going to be many people playing Rivals next week as well because of how we've explained at the start of the game, how people are, how the 30 games work. So a lot of people are playing Champs. They ain't going to play Rivals for nothing. They wouldn't even play Rivals for XP. I can't imagine. There's no point in it, right? There's no point in it. So I think this card will go down because a lot of people are going to sell him and they won't be playing games. So I think these kind of cards will go down. For instance, for like Son, I think he will stay between 200 and 220. I think he fluctuate all over the shop. And with the market, the index market, let's have a look. It's at 69, so its lowest is 67. It's kind of rising. It says the highest is 71. That's no way, because daily graph, it was 108 there, so I don't know why it's saying the highest was there. But 87, 68. Where was this? 50. This was only 2 days ago. This was 4 days ago. So there is a lot of rise to come in the market yet, but not. It is a hard one. You can go now actually have a look at all the highest rated players and where it's actually going now. He is up a bomb, Allen. Promes is up a bomb. Zaha's up a bomb. Is Zaha up? No, Zaha's down, isn't he? Yeah, Zaha's down a bomb at 17k. This card's sitting at 20k. So cards like these are going down, but Ferland Mendy and Joe Gomez are going up, and I don't understand it. I do think their pack supply is lower. It's the only way for it, right? It has to be lower. Willian's obviously gone down. Pepe's got a little rise on Pepe because he did hit really low and he's quite a good player. Rodriguez is up a little bit because he hit like 1k at one point because of his SPC, but that's obviously going to go up. There's been no change in Ansu Fati there, but Tolisso is up 30%. Is there a way you can filter just the best change? No, there's not. There's actually not. But yeah, just look out. If you've got these cards, I would kind of say sell them. And if you're not going to use them next week, Gareth Bell as well. Even Gareth Bell is down at 79k. So how the hell is Gomez and Thingy staying up? I do not know. But if you've got them kind of cards, I would say get rid. And I would be careful. Now, Van der Beek, a lot of people invested in Van der Beek. Now, he is low. I have a Van der Beek still. I haven't even bothered to sell him. I've just kept him. I don't know what to do with him. So I'm going to take a hit on that. Marquinhos is one as well. Now, Marquinhos should be getting packed less than Gomez in that. And he is 8,000 coins. So I would be careful with them because they could just take a hit massively. Maybe the weekend league's got them hyped up. But yeah, if you've got these kind of cards, these OP cards, and these Martials, Rodrigo I'd keep. There's no panic in him. I'd sell before he comes back into packs, but initially you've got no panic at the moment. Rashford, Martial, players like that. Havertz is a good one. I know he's a once to watch now and he's quite expensive, but even he has taken a hit. I think yesterday he was over 110k. Yeah, it was 110k, 108k, something like that. So even these cards are going down, but there's just a few cards that I'd be worried about that are just going up. Now Davis as well at 50k is mental, but this is not bad. If this card was at 80k, I'd be a bit worried. With all the pack supply and that going on at the moment, this card's only going to go down. So if you've got these kind of cards that are just OP and up, I would get rid of. Now, Semedo is one of them that you don't really have to worry about again because he's in ones to watch. Any card that is, up a little bit, but not in packs, don't worry, they won't go down because there's no supply of them. So demand's higher than the supply. Werner, I think we spoke about Werner. He will stay at 250. I can imagine his price will kind of stay. It may fluctuate up and down a little bit, but his price will stay. Just because of the lack of strikers in the Premier League at the moment. There's not many cards that can equal Werner and Aubameyang. Jesus is one of them. I think this card's it's gone down a little bit today to 50k, but I think this card will stay around the 40 to 50k mark for the next few weeks anyway. Sissoko get rid of. He's only going to go down. He's 47k on the PlayStation, which is mental because he's only 46k on the PC. Now, why that's mental is because that card should be, if not lower, on the Xbox than the PlayStation because there's a lot more people. There is a hell of a lot more people on the PlayStation, which you could argue there's more supply of him. Right? There's more demand of him, right? Which is true, but there should be also twice as much supply. So how that's at 47k, I don't know. That's why it's high on PC because there's not many supply of him where there's not many players of him. But yeah, if you go on PlayStation, get rid of Sissoko. He's not worth 40 something k anyway. That card will take a hit soon. If you remember last year, he was high for a bit last year and then just took a hit and was 3 to 5k most of the year. But yeah, that's kind of the market watching and where I think you should be on that. If you're not using your team next week, because I can imagine everyone that has played Rivals and their 30 games is up isn't going to play the game, which kind of makes me think, well, they're going to sell their team, so the players should go down, and that's going to hit the market and impact the market a lot. So sell your cards. I would sell your cards if you've got the likes of Fred here, right, 20 something k. If you've got Fred and the players I've gone over with you, I would sell them. Yeah, and that's just my opinion. I could be wrong, but that's gonna be it for the video, guys. If you enjoyed it, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.